As far as the industry now, pivot. Let's just say, this is my personal take on the industry. As a whole, is that your
Mhm,
social media has helped in a lot of ways. Now, I'm not a big fan of social media, but for
mhm,
businesses and for what happens with social media, it's actually been a good thing for our industry. And if you look at a lot of the pro bowlers or any bowler, for example, when they do something or they have an accomplishment on the lanes or they're enjoying themselves, having a good time, boom,
mhm.
you get the selfie. And if centers are smart, they're putting in step and repeats at the front door so they can get that traffic on their social pages. And then now we took the sport and it's right in everyone's home, it's in their living room. And if you're a young bowler and you're into bowling, you can directly connect with a professional or someone in your area, and you can get feedback. So the reason I bring all that up is because the entertainment side is now tying in with that traditional bowler, and we're starting to see that. And just as I spoke to about trying to get your scratch bowler and your weekend warrior to come together and bowl in the same event or in the same league,
Yeah.
that's happening automatically. Like, we can help it, but it's really starting. You see that trend is just, it's going in that direction. So with us, we know that we can be a little more strategic with what we do with our facility. So when we do remove lanes, we're going to have a good plan of what we're going to do and how we're going to get that money back. But you can see the industry, the entertainment and the traditional bowlers are coming together, and I see it nothing but positive things for the industry moving forward.
Interesting. So when they're coming together, you're saying something like a forum, or they're just the events that are made, or how are they coming
Well, I
together?
guess what I'm saying is just like naturally. Let me put it in a different way. Let's see if this works. So locally, if I'm speaking to my customer base, the league bowlers are always, there's a little friction against the open play bowl, right? So if
Right.
I'm bowling in league right here, I don't want any
Mhm.
open play people next to me. It's got to be serious, no music.
Yeah.
I'm focused. That was a decade ago. That was a
Right.
big deal. As life has evolved and society has evolved, now you're getting those bowlers that want to come in, have a few drinks. It's their night out. Maybe it's husband,
Mhm.
wife, or it's two couples, husband, wives, whatever, the kids are with mom, whatever the story is. But now when you tie them into that league where there's your high average bowlers, so there's not as much friction, right? You're starting to
Okay.
see your better bowlers are a little bit, they're more calm and they're accepting of all the other customers in the
I
facility.
see. Yeah.
And that's kind of what I was saying. Now, I think that all of your bowlers understand, or at least all of our bowlers understand, look, we're going to cater to you and give you everything that we can, but we're also going to tell you when we have to tell you, because we
Mhm.
have to cater to this other market as well.
Yeah.
And this other market is going to pay, let's say, different. I don't want to use the word more or less. They're just going to pay
Right.
a different amount for a different experience.
Sure.
Maybe that experience or that amount they pay is going to generate a better ROI for us. And then in turn, what are we going to do with that money? We're going to upgrade the facility that you love so
Mm.
much and come back to.
Mm. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
now you start to, once you can explain that to your customers,
Mm.
listen, one hand washes the other. We're all here to do the same thing. So it's
Yeah.
not anyone against anyone. It's just we have to share. So with that being said, it allows you, if you can get your customer base to understand that methodology of what we're trying to accomplish here, they're more open to the changes.
I
10 years
see.
ago, if I
Mm.
told you, hey, Forrest, I'm going to rip out 10 lanes and put it in an arcade, I
Yeah.
might lose like half my leagues, because they're
Pitchforks.
like,
Mm.
yep, they're like, hey, this guy doesn't care about league bowling, we're out. We're
Yeah.
going to the guy down the road. The industry has changed and evolved so much, and especially post pandemic, that I think that everyone's more accepting of these changes now. So as long as
Yeah.
they know that, listen, my bowling center is still, they still care about me, they care about my leagues, they care about tournaments, they care about, yes, they're going to make some changes because that's what the business is demanding. I
Mm.
guess that's what I'm saying, is that I see that gel happening on a nationwide level, and some areas are going to be sooner than others. South Florida has a lot's going on down here, so we're
Right.
always on the cutting edge. But I used to fear that transition. Some years ago, I was like, man, how do we stay profitable and then not lose this core demographic that
Right.
we built?
Yeah.
But it's not going to be a problem. I'm
Mhm.
not scared anymore.
That's really
Everything,
cool.
it's really shaping up to be great. And the
Yeah.
next, so 3 to 5, I'm super excited.
Mhm. Hey, did you like this video? Great. We make 5 of them a week. Subscribe to get more and to keep learning about what's working in the bowling industry. I'll talk to you then.